So this morning I'm making kefir, and these are the kefir grains. They're a little conglomeration of yeasts and bacterial cultures. And what you do is you rehydrate them. So I've rehydrated them in some of the cream, half and half. And this is the simplest thing on earth to make. You simply add those rehydrated kefir grains, and you can see here that when they rehydrate, they form nice little nice little soft lumps. And those are the little things that are going to do the work of converting the cremo and milk into kefir. I like to use a little bit of cream. It's actually half and half with the milk. To me, it just creates a nicer, a little bit heavier butterfat and beautiful flavor. So I use, 2 half and halves and however many liters of this milk that will fit in. Normally, again, I use goat milk, but they didn't have any goat milk at the store, so I'm using a 3% organic milk, cow milk. And that's about it. You fill it up, give it a stir, put the lid on, and then wait. Let time do the rest. And one of the other things I love about these jars is they come with these cute little cards. So you can label. You can date them if you want. But they look really sweet. That's it. I'll leave it on the counter for 24 to 48 hours and then strain it. And you strain it and then keep the kefir grains, and then you reuse it for the next batch. And that's it. So this is the next day. The kefir's been sitting now for, it's actually 2 days later. It's been 48 hours. And I'm just gonna show you, it's nice and thick. And literally how I love to have it is just straight up. Yum. And I'll just show you how nice and thick it is. And I think part of the reason it's nice and thick is because I use half milk and half and half. And it makes for a super yummy, rich flavor. It's creamy and it's kind of akin to sour cream, like a runny sour cream. It's creamy and buttery and beautiful. Give it a try. Cheers. So now I'll just place this straight into the fridge and then scoop from it daily. Once it gets about halfway through, I'll actually strain it so that I get the kefir grains and I don't lose them, and then make another batch. It's that easy. Give it a try.